Well, folks, I join you now off the coast of Cornwall on January the 15th, 1940, which is a significant distance away from and a large amount of time since the last recording. What happened was I recorded a little bit of footage since coming back from my vacation, and my recording software decided to use some random weird audio source that was... It basically sounded like hot, echoey garbage. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to use any of that, but fortunately for you, it was very boring. Nothing really happened. I went to this grid here, patrolled around, fulfilled my obligations, but did not encounter any ships. I requested a new grid, which is down here, but then I realized this area is boring and I hate it. So, I'm going to head back up here and hope to encounter a convoy. Because down here, it seems like we were just encountering single contacts, and we've established that I can pretty reliably sink those. So I'm up here, I'm hoping to encounter a convoy or a task force, or at least something more interesting than just a single ship. Maybe a plane, oh boy. So I happen to know, though, that after January 1st of 1940, the game will start to render convoys. So I'm hoping that we'll encounter some up here. I don't really know, but that's the hope. If nothing else, I'm a very hopeful, optimistic person. That's a lie. But, yeah, I'm hoping that this ends up being a little bit more entertaining, so I'm just going to mope around here and hope to encounter a convoy. That being said, we only have a little bit of fuel left. We have 43% fuel, which isn't dire, but it's something where we do need to consider heading home. So, after I go through this route, I might just end up going around Ireland, through this gap here, and then back home, just so that I don't run out of fuel. If things get really dire, I'll have to go through the channel, and I don't think that that would be a very good idea at this point. But the plan for the time being is to encounter a convoy or something interesting and then head home. So I'm hoping that pans out. I've got this course laid in. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have that kind of power, but I'm hoping that it will at least be entertaining. Fuck! Oh boy. It's not exactly what I wanted to hunt. But we'll see if they are more or less lethal. It's coming up from behind. I don't see it yet. That is just kind of ambling along on the surface. So we were able to get up to speed and get under pretty quickly, though, so all's well. Guess I can't select the plane. I keep forgetting that I can't do that. We will be under in plenty of time. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find him. And see if he will attack us. There we go. Oh god, I have to identify a plane. That looks like a walrus or something.
Derzeitige Tiefe
3-0. Something like that. I think that's what it is, actually. Is it a Sunderland or a walrus? I don't give a shit. It's a seaplane.
Derzeitige Tiefe 4-0.
That's all that I really care to know about it. But we are going to get pretty deep before he even reaches our position. Yeah, he's actually flying right by. Okay. Good enough. It's a pretty early detection. Got some early warning on that. We were able to dodge him. I don't think he's even going to pay us a visit. In fact, he is continuing on course, probably. Whatever his previous course was. Excellent. We'll just stay under for a while and continue on our patrol. Well, the game just gave me a great big convoy-sized chug. It's not very subtle when it comes to loading convoys. It just kind of stops for several seconds. And it begs you not to pay any attention to it, but I know better. I'm a savvy veteran Silent Hunter player, and I know that when the game stops doing things, it's usually loading something of consequence. I have us under right now because I wanted to avoid this single contact. Because I'm not in the business of hunting single contacts, I'm in the business of hunting convoys. And apparently one has been delivered to me. Let the hunt begin. Now, I don't know where he is. Except I do. Apparently. That's where the convoy is, everybody. Although that could be the contact I was avoiding. So let's actually do a sweep. Okay, wait a minute. So our dude from earlier was at 308. So we'll have to listen a little bit more closely. I'm assuming then that the stuff that I heard over here was our friend. There's an easy way to verify that, actually. That is a single contact. There's only one engine. I will just do this for academic purposes, I guess. Because I am such an academic. Okay, and sweep and look and sweep. That is him. So the convoy must be over here. I doubt that they're in visual range. I hate how sometimes the sky texture renders in a way that makes it look like there's smoke on the horizon, but I think that's just kind of a glitch there. So let's listen closely. So that was at 104. To 74. So that is right about there, right? No. It's right about there. It's about 90 degrees. So it is, they're exactly over here. And by over here, oh wait, yeah, that's right. We're heading south. Oh boy. I am an excellent captain. So they are over here. Now the question is, where are they going? What are their ambitions? What are their designs? I'm going to change course, and I'm just going to assume
Geht wieder auf Kurs, Herr Kaloin.
that this is a good idea. I think it is. I think you'll agree. And there we are. $19 to 348 or 9. So that's interesting. About 5 degrees. So they're actually heading in a kind of northerly direction then. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fuck you. That's going to be kind of tough. There we go. I'm going to draw a line of... Well, that's pretty stupid. I don't think they're going to be that far away, but it just kind of gives me an idea. Let's actually do this. I think they're probably on the periphery of our auditory range. So let's just put in 20 clicks. That's good enough. Okay, let's change course. This way. Let's go northwest. To Oregon. There we go.
Geht wieder auf Kurs, Herr Kaloin.
We'll give it another couple of minutes. And then we'll take another listen. .302 to 335. So that would be about 320. A little bit less. 319. I'm starting to think. Brace yourselves. I'm starting to think that They are heading... That line has no meaning. What am I doing? I think that they're heading northwest. Or northeast. Excuse me. So I think that they're... I think it is opening up. I don't know for sure. It's kind of hard to say. I should be, like, jotting this stuff down. It'd be so great if this game had a notepad built in. I feel like they're getting louder. I think they are heading northeast. Or ish. Northeast-ish. How about we say that? So I'm going to mark their course tentatively. We'll put it a little bit more north of just due northeast. That's fine. And what I would like to do is kind of make peripheral visual contact with them, I guess. And the game... Oh. The game slowed down there for a second. I think it was... I don't know. I don't think it was anything important. Okay. And convoys usually go about 8 knots, so... Let's go gross fart.
Beide Maschinen große Fahrt voraus.
There we are. And just to be absolutely certain, I do not see them in visual range yet. Let's make sure that there's nobody else waiting to say hello. That other ship is long gone. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to try to establish contact with these fine fellows. And once I do, we'll have to kind of play a waiting game because it is going to be too early in the day to do this. I am intrigued by the notion of attacking a convoy in the middle of the day, but it's more just a morbid curiosity than anything else. Did I kind of... Here, let's go back to 0 and just do this very methodically, very patiently, very efficiently, and Germanly. Okay. So I think it might be a good idea to dive. We'll do that right now. Together, as a family. Okay, and since my sonar operators are inept, it's my butt. There we are. 248. Everybody shut up! I'm trying to hunt. I'm trying to hunt enemy vessels in my submarine. 248. Shut up! I know that that's my voice being represented in the game, but... Okay. 278. That's much louder. To 248. So right about there. Right? 264. So we're actually getting ahead of them. Although we're not, that's not ideal though, because we're not running parallel to their supposed course. I don't really know if this is their course. Okay. So I feel pretty good about... my suppositions here. Just say that. That's close enough. I do think that they're heading northeast. I think I am on a relatively good course to get in contact with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait until that happens and kick things back into gear and record as a Let's Player does when that happens. I see smoke on the horizon. Looks like that's 235. is about where they ought to be at this point. I've been tracking them a little bit underwater. Just trying to stay ahead of them, make sure I don't run into them or anything like that. But yeah, it looks like I might have encountered, well, who knows? That could be a corner ship, that could be a lead escort, I don't know. So we'll go ahead and dive.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Try to figure out what it is that we're listening to. Now, I also realized that when I dive and I hear them, but then I come up and can't see them, that immediately gives me some kind of idea of their range, because after about 12 clicks, you can't see them, I think. I don't think that you can see their smoke even. Slow down. That was a bit of a boo-boo. 249 to 219, we'll just say. That's just easier. So that would put them at about 235. And I think that they're quite close now. I've kind of reimagined their course, I guess. I think that they're probably... Well, let's mark down that new range. And that actually, that ship that I saw was at 235, if I'm not mistaken. 135. Right? No. 125. So I think that they are probably right about there. Excuse me. Boop. Just mark that. And then from there, I don't know if I can say with a huge amount of confidence that they are heading exactly northeast. If that is the case, then this is a good spot to hang out. Why don't I just stop? And I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I've got a phone bill. And I'm just gonna use that. It was 219 to... Well, let's just listen again. And if their bearing opens up, or if the range of bearings that I'm hearing them on opens up, 249 to 218. And I'm just going to stay under for 15 minutes. This is going to be about the same thing in the real world. Give it even more time. And I'm now hearing them on. That was 252. Oh, they're getting louder for sure. Oh boy, yeah. Okay. That has opened up significantly. Okay. I've convinced myself. They are, for all practical purposes, they are going about on that course. That's enough for me to say that this is a good spot to kind of malinger, and wait for them, although it is early in the day. And I don't know how aggressive those new escorts are going to be. I want to put it to the test, but I also kind of don't. I'm going to be honest. Oh, shit. Let's see what we can see. Yep, smoke. Smoke, smoke. Oh, boy. Oh, golly. That's a lot of ships. Okay. Okay, well, let's just surface. We do that. Oh, and meanwhile, that range is about 45, so 22.5 plus that would be 230. Everybody relax. Old Uncle Effing has to do his measurements. Okay. So that doesn't quite jibe. Did I do that right? 230? Yeah, that's about right. Isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, I think that they're heading towards us. I think that they're basically heading about this way. So, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to, like, kill some time, I guess. Oh, wait, we already surfaced. Okay, so let's just put the scope down, and they are extremely close. The fight is coming to me. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Beide Maschinen große Fahrt voraus.
So I'm not ready to fight yet. And I need to set rotations for 8 or 9. Probably not. Are we recharging? We will for a little bit. I'm just going to try to be optimistic and hope that the escorts don't detect me, take an interest in me. Wait until not quite dark. I know that people hate it when I attack things in the dark, so I'm going to try not to this time. I'm going to at least sunset. How's that? Sounds romantic. We'll do that. And we'll try to keep ahead of them at 9. That says 8 up there, but it's 9. There we go. And we're here now for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully we can put some distance between them and us. That's a little dangerous. I think I'm going to increase my speed. Because convoys are allowed to go faster than 8. It's just an assumption that they are going 8. And we all know what happens when you assume. That is an escort there, by the way. Based on the direction of that smoke. God, this is almost like the perfect spot because it just sucks because it's too early. We'll be detected or oh boy, he's zigzagging. Yeah, let's boogie. Let's get a little bit further ahead. Merchant spotted. Merchant spotted. 62 degrees. Don't crash my party. Please, no, come on. That is really, really lame of you. You know that? That's just uncalled for. He's gonna muck everything up. Where is he? What? What even are you? Well, I'm not going to attack them. I'm just going to go look and vent my spleen at them. That is fucking irritating. There they are. They look ridiculous. I think that they're the steam trawlers that have sails on them, just based on how those masts looked. Fucking A. Yeah, yeah. Make up your goddamn mind. You're either a steam vessel of the modern era or a sailboat from days gone by. Days of yore. You can't, I guess, you know, maybe it's like a Society for Creative Anachronism sort of thing. I don't know. But I hate you so much right now. You're basically a sampan, and that makes me hungry for your hull. I want to crash into you very much. But I have another meal waiting for me at home. God, it's so irritating. They're not going to move very quickly. I think that I can squeak by them. I'm going to try. This is not recommended. Don't try this at home. They're pretty small, but oh god damn it, I hate them so fucking much. So fucking irritating. They're not even showing up on... There they are. Thank you. So it's about 142. I wonder... let's go back to the binoculars and look behind us and see where these other ships are. I think we have, oh boy, we really outran them, or they changed directions in the midst of my preoccupation with the indecisive, am I a sailboat, am I a steam vessel ships. I'm gonna have to dive. This is fucking ridiculous. They're gonna go right behind me, and they're gonna get way too close. But we have time. I think that we can spare this. And just to make sure, I'm going to look behind me on my scope, which would have been more effectively done had I just gone the other way, but what are you going to do? Yeah, so there we go. That's a lead escort. Okay, so they're catching back up with us, but it's enough of a distance that I don't feel like, fuck you both. Eat a bag of hell. Now, one thing I am noticing, that's a flanking escort then. One thing I'm noticing there is that they appear to be a little bit further west of where I predicted them to be. So they're not heading due northeast. They're heading a little bit more westerly.
Geht wieder auf Kurs, Herr Kaloin.
Irritating. But again, I think we have time to let these oafs pass by. I probably could have squeaked by. Oh dear. No, that's not good. Okay, now we need to think about surfacing. I probably could have gotten well enough ahead of him going at a head flank. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it, I guess. I don't know. I got no explanation. Save it for the court-martial. Yeah, they're still there. Ugh. This is the drizzling shits. There's our warship friend, I think. Let's actually verify that. Oh no, I don't need it followed, I just need you to tell me about it. That's him there, yeah. You fucking guys. Right, so now we're hearing merchants in the convoy. How is the sun looking? Let's stare directly at it with our periscope. It is pretty high on the horizon still. Even though it is winter, we are going to have to wait a while. Okay, so that was just a shitty development. We're going to avoid these guys, but we need to get on the surface here in a bit because, my god, they're bearing down on us. Yeah, I'm going to surface. I'm going to risk it. I think those guys are still pretty close, but I think we can avoid them. So that's the convoy. I should be using the binoculars because they have better magnification. Yeah, we're probably fine. Okay, let's... Oh boy.
Beide Maschinen große Fahrt voraus.
Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I didn't do the right thing there. There are tankers in there, though. Meanwhile, I am a little concerned. I think we might have gotten a bit too close. I don't see the lead escort. Look again. So I'm just going to look at the map here real quick. So that is the lead escort there. And it says bearing course 45. I don't think that that's quite right. And based on how these ships are arranged on the map, it looks like that's exactly the way that they're going. So maybe I was wrong, but about my little course adjustment, but hey. Anyways, those dickheads are moving on. This guy should be... I want to get a look at him real quick, and then I'll stop yammering away at you guys and get back with you once we're in a position to attack. See now, That's an escort. And so is that, I think. That is an escort. Okay. Well, we're just going to get ahead of them. And once we do that, and do so without being detected, I'll get back with you guys once we're also then ready to attack. Looks like things are going okay. We just need to not get detected and get in an appropriate position to make our attack.